We begin with an about-face. President Trump has paused nearly all of his reciprocal tariffs. The early afternoon news sent the stock market soaring, gaining back much of the ground it lost since the president first unveiled his tariffs last week. But some tariffs remain in place, including a now 125% tariff on China. To help us sort through what happens next, for at least the next 10 minutes, David Wessel, Senior Fellow of Economic Studies at the Brookings Institute, joins me now. David, thanks for joining me. Now that we've seen today's news, what do you make of it?
Well, I think, first of all, we learned that the president is sensitive to the markets. He flinched, he blinked, and that's the one thing we learned. But secondly, we are still in a very tense trade situation. If the average level of trade adjusted for where it comes from is now 14 or 15%, that's much higher than it was before. And third, we have still more continued uncertainty. We have another 90 days where we don't know what's going to happen, and we can't count on him saying one thing one day and one thing the next and sticking to it. So I don't think we're out of the woods. I think the market may have been so eager to have a celebration that they overreacted.
Tell me help people understand what uncertainty means all up and down the economic chain.
Basically, what we have learned from past experience, and there's quite a bit of academic research on this, is when people aren't sure what the policies of the government are going to be or what's going to happen next, they tend to pull back. Businesses decide, maybe I'll wait another month before I add that work or build that plant. Consumers, if they're not rushing out to buy a car before the tariffs hit, say, I'm a little worried about what's happening to the job market, so I'm going to put off a purchase or cancel a vacation. When everybody does that, or when lots of people do that, the economy slows. Businesses anticipate that, so they cut back in anticipation. So uncertainty about what the future holds is particularly high now, and that's a recipe for, frankly, for a recession, which is not certain, but certainly likely possible.
David, we're almost out of time here. Give me your read quickly on where things stand with China, the big question in this trade war.
We're still in a full-scale trade war with China. It looks like if nobody gives, we're going to be decoupling from China. The president wants them to be crawling to him, asking to negotiate. They've been ready for this. They're going to fight back. So I think we're in for a very tough time. It's going to cost us a lot of exports of farm goods. We're going to pay more for the stuff we import from China that we can't get anywhere else.